Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Management Musings. You are a manager and you can no longer motivate your teams? Have you ever tried to do multiple meetings to motivate them without ever succeeding? So stay with us, this podcast will interest you. In our podcast, we unravel the intricacies of management theories and explore their real-world applications. I'm your host, Thomas, and today we delve into the compelling realm of goal-setting theory. Today I am accompanied by the team that I will present you now. Marie-Charlotte, Claire, Gabrielle, Apolline, and sadly Ethan couldn't be here today, so he just transmitted his answers to Apolline that will read it for him.
Good afternoon, I'm Gabriel. I have been a specialist in management theories for 10 years now. I analyze theories and their implementation.
Hello everyone, I'm Claire. I work at Google, the slow American takeover of technology services that you all know, I think. I take care of analyzing the performance of the company.
Hello, my name is Apolline and I have been a sales manager at Google for 15 years. And now I will speak for Ethan, my employee. Hello, I'm Ethan and I have been an employee at Google for 5 years.
My name is Marie-Charlotte. I help Google for their strategic decisions.
Thanks everyone for these presentations. Let's start by understanding the basics. What is really the goal-setting theory and why is it so crucial in the business world now?
So, to begin with, goal-setting theory was first proposed by psychologists Edwin Locke and Gary Latham in the 1960s and has since become one of the most influential theories in the field of organizational psychology. The theory posits that setting specific challenging goals can significantly enhance performance, as long as they are accepted and there is effective feedback provided. It's about creating a roadmap for success, driving motivation, and fostering commitment. In short, it's the process of motivating employees and clarifying their roles' perception by establishing performance objectives.
Okay, great. Thank you, Gabrielle, for this really pointed analysis. You spoke to us of feedback. Can you maybe tell us more about it and maybe explain it?
Of course. First of all, we noticed self-generated feedback is usually more effective than external feedback. Employees should be able to monitor their own performance. Goal-setting theory states that for the effective feedback, certain characteristics must be respected. It must be specific, that is to say, related to the details of the objective. It must be relevant, meaningful, and thus relate to the behavior of the person. It must also be timely to improve the link between behavior and outcomes. It must intervene at a sufficient frequency so that the employee feels rewarded on a regular basis. Its experience and knowledge must feel directly linked with the tasks they have overcome. And finally, it must be credible, from a reliable source, that they haven't worked for a chocolate medal. You get me?
Yeah, of course. I think we all understand the principle of this theory now. Thank you so much, Gabrielle. Let's maybe look at a more concrete example, Google. I'll turn it over to Apolline now.
Thank you, Thomas. Shortly after its first year of existence, Google adopted a goal-setting approach that they still use today. They built on the framework of objectives and key results that founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin first introduced in 1999 through venture capital John Doerr. For any business, although you can say, our business is not like Google, the framework of goals and key results works for any business and any industry.
Okay, I see. Maybe can you explain to us how Google applies these practices?
Google performs the OKR, objectives and key results, process each year to set overall goals for the year that can still be modified based on what happens through the year. There are also 4 to 6 OKRs per quarter. Google encourages the team to set these quarterly targets as high as possible. One of the advantages of the process is that everyone in the company focuses on the same goals. At the end of each quarter, the team members rate their key results on a scale of 0 to 1. Goal setting obviously follows the strategic priority.
Okay, thank you. Can you give us an example of an OKR?
I am Apolline for Ethan. One objective, for example, is to improve the relevance of research results. To achieve this goal, the key results are to increase the click-through rate, or CTR, on search results by 10% for the next 6 months, reduce user complaints about irrelevant search results by 15%. From launch 3 new features to customized search results based on user preferences, or improve by 25% the accuracy of the identification of complex search intention, focusing on long and ambiguous queries. I'm Apolline as Apolline, and I will just use another example. One of our other goals, for example, is to strengthen the market presence of clean energy technologies. The key results include increasing the share of renewable energy in the energy consumption of Google's data centers by 20%, collaborating with industry partners to develop innovative technologies to reduce the carbon footprint of the technology industry, launching a global awareness campaign on the importance of renewable energy and green technologies.
That's really great. How do you think acceptance of objectives can be improved now?
I think that by involving employees in a goal setting, they feel directly more involved and thus increase their acceptance of goals. A clear explanation of the objectives and their importance also increases their acceptance.
The question that was asked to Ethan was how did, as an employee, how did the goal setting theory process affect you? Do you think it's as effective as the statistics suggest?
Apolline Azetan, once again. I think that setting clear goals provides direction and purpose. It makes me feel more connected to the big picture and energizes me. When we reach a goal, it is a collective victory that motivates the whole team. I think having specific goals gives me a sense of accomplishment. When the team achieves the goal, it promotes a positive work environment, giving us ambitious but obviously achievable goal allows us to focus our attention and increases our persistence.
Okay, great. Claire, do you confirm the effectiveness of these tools?
Yes, by analyzing the different results of the company, we realized that the goals set within the company at the individual, team, and organizational levels have greatly contributed to the success of Google. It's mainly thanks to this theory that Google is here today. From the many analyses we have done, we can say that goals increase returns when they are specific. For example, what, how, where, when, and with whom tasks need to be accomplished. When they are difficult but achievable, when employees accept, engage them, and, as Gabriel said, when accompanied by comments that are available information on progress towards the goal.
Do you also think that the example of Google is relevant to illustrate this theory?
Yes, I think Google's example is a relevant illustration of goal-setting theory because of how the company has used ambitious and measurable goals to drive innovation and growth. The company's results show that setting specific and challenging goals motivates individuals and organizations to work more efficiently and achieve meaningful results. This theory makes it possible to achieve ambitious and measurable objectives.
However, it is important to note that goal setting must be balanced and that unreasonable goals can sometimes lead to undesirable consequences, such as, for example, excessive stress or unethical behavior. It is therefore also important to recognize the nuances and challenges associated with implementing management by objectives in different organizational contexts.
Here we go, guys. Goal setting theory in action, from theory to practice. Many thanks to all of you for sharing your ideas and experiences. For all who are listening, join us next time on Management Musings as we uncover more management mysteries.